Hello everyone, and welcome to my stream. Welcome to the stream. Hello, you made it. We're here. Today I'm going to be cleaning up some mess left by an evil corporation who looked like they were doing some kind of science experiment. So I hope everyone is safe. I hope everyone is indoors and looking after who they can, themselves first of all. Yeah, I've had a really fun couple of days. I essentially had most of my accounts hacked. It was like eBay and Amazon and PayPal. It was just loads, and I had to kind of get them all back and cancel a bunch of crap, and oh, it's been fun. But this is what I want to do. This is going to be more exciting for me. So just get back to normal. Let's not worry about any of that. It's all gone. It's all dealt with. Let's just do this. Okay, so this is where we left off last time. This is where we always start. Okay, but if we're going to ignore this, and then we're going to ignore the middle of that, because I remember. Yeah, you see that? Okay, and then this is where we cleaned to. If I remember rightly, this here is where we cleaned up to. So last time we basically did all of in here. So you see this is all clean and tidy. We got rid of all the rubbish that I think is rubbish. Some of this stuff might be rubbish, but it will tell us. Oh, hold on, I'm just going to pop out because I need to be able to see that. There we go. Okay, cool, lovely. And then we've got oh, holes. Oh, look at that at the back. I'm just, yeah, okay. I'm more noted than I am before. Now this is nitrogen. None of this is nitrogen. Those two blue things are. However, the green things, we think, I think, come over here and here, because they're green. Look, green. It says crates, but it makes more sense if the green crates are green. We managed to get up there and clean all in there as well, so that was handy. So we did quite well, and we did all the way around here, all the way up to the door. So from today, we are essentially going to complete this corridor, because neither that is a real room, we can't get in there, and neither's down there either. So this is just the corridor, and then once we've done the corridor, we're going to do that room in there, and that is today. That is my plan for the day. So, oh yeah, look, there's bullet holes on this side as well. Okay, well I haven't noticed any others. I left it there specifically because I noticed the holes that were there, and that was the first holes I'd found. See, the floor still looks like a mess. It needs to clean it up more, but it's not cleanable at this point, which is weird because it's clearly still dirty. We haven't found a reason for this yet either. There doesn't seem to be anything up there anywhere, so I don't know. Let's move this for a minute so it's out of the way. There we go. That's one of the best things, just get it out of the way. Oh yeah, we've got another. So we've got a bucket here for items. We've got another one here, and we've got a water bucket there, and there should be a water bucket. More holes. So this is all. I must have done this last time. Hello, one of my cats has come to say hello. Hello. What are you doing? Where are you going to go? You going to come up here? You're going to come up here, are you? You don't know. You're not sure. Okay, let's... Oh. Yeah, come on. No, don't stand on the... What are you doing? Don't stand on that. I don't know what you've done. You've brought up something that I do not know how you did it. Thank you, and now you've run off. Lovely. Oh. Oh. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Command not recognised. There we go. Okay. Oh, Good lord. Thank you, cat, for that. And a bit of excitement. Okay. Alright, well, she's run off now. So, so yeah, this all looks clean. This all looks clean. I must have done this bit last time as well. Right, so let's start. Oh, picking some of these up. Yeah, so I hope everyone is having a great time in their homes and houses. I have been helping family out, doing what I can. And I've been trying to record a video. Now, it's not a very easy video to make because the game is relatively tough, and I don't like. Well, I know a lot of people don't watch videos that are over a particular length. Me included. You know, I'm someone who is in this boat. I find that videos that are over a certain length can get a little bit tedious, depending on what they are. I don't particularly want the video to be overly long. I did a video already. Let's start from the beginning. I did a video already that's on my channel. So if you are watching this on YouTube, then you can check it afterwards. It is for a game that is called Genesis 01 or something along those lines, and it's a space game. You are a man or a woman or an alien. You can be either of those three, and you have the ability to essentially. Oh, actually, I better check that there is one. Yeah, there is. Okay, it's one by the machine. And yeah, you get given captain of a ship, and it is then your job to put under there. Okay, that's good. Is there anything? Oh, it fell over. That's all right. I just want to make sure there's nothing at the back. And then it's your job to basically build a ship from scratch, and then go around and look for like a new home for Earth. And the game looks really fun. It's from a company that I know very well, and I believe it is the company that make Worms. And I'd love that kind of game anyway, so I was really kind of looking forward to it. It's really complicated. It is really complex. There's so much involved. That it's just, I tried making some videos, but they're just too long-winded. There's a hell of a lot involved in them. And if we're being honest, I mean, anyone who watched or tried or would like to have known what happened to the stream on Saturday, basically it melted my PC. It wasn't very nice at all. Took a while for the PC just to even get back on again. But it was weird because the game was running, and the game had been running for about 5 minutes, 10 minutes before I went live, and everything seemed fine, and the game, you know, was all running perfectly fine and looked okay. And I selected my save game. Ah, this is a dead body. Oh, I've got to put that in there. Right, okay. And then the moment I pushed play, my computer just turned off. Just completely just shut down. I have no idea why, but it's not the first time it's done that. And as much as I like to say that I'm going to be able to get it working, I can't guarantee it. So what I'm considering doing is turning it into videos rather than a live stream. That would definitely work better, I feel. Get in. Right, there you go. That's in enough to burn. So yeah, so I was going to originally have Genesis as a streaming game. and do Little King Story as do Little King Story. Well, no, do it the other way around. I was going to do Genesis as a video, because I felt if you've got too much going on in a video, again, it can be overwhelming sometimes. So I didn't want it to be overwhelming. I wanted it to kind of be. I've got one more. This is it. This is it for me. So let's get rid of the bucket and get a new one. But I'm finding games that can take a long time to kind of deal with. That's not gone yet. It's not gone yet. Shall I close the door to make sure that it's definitely in there? Oh. I mean, it is definitely in there. We just need to wait, I think. But yeah, so basically I'm thinking I'm going to try it once more this week. That's it. If I have a problem and I cannot get Little King Story to work again, then what I will end up doing is I will just record it and show you guys kind of the best moments from... Actually, I can move that up a little bit, I think. I was leaving it here in case I went in there, but I'm not going in there just yet, so... And leave you out this one. Yeah, so what I'll probably do is, as it seems to just not want to do streaming, I will probably turn Little King Story into a video. Because that will probably work easier. And then what I can do is Genesis will be a game that I stream, in the hopes that I should then be able to make it more entertaining, because I can do whole runs on the actual stream. Oh, well, I kind of guessed that might happen. Alright, let's just take these straight there. That body should be burnt now, because this is quite big. Chunky. Oh no, it still hasn't burnt. Is it going to burn? Do I have to close that door? Can I fit this in as well? Does it all... Alright, I'll tell you what, let's close that. That way it's in the furnace, there's no excuse. And we'll come back. There's a head, look at him. He looks surprised. I don't blame him, I'd be surprised. Okay. Now, there was no person thing here, which is interesting. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. And then that one. There we go. That's easier. This whole streak down the steps we need to get rid of, because it's the one thing that really causes me problems when going up and down the steps. Let's put this in here. Lovely. Yeah, so basically, if you watch my streams, or you watch my VODs of the streams, they will essentially be changing slightly, because I'm gonna give Little King Story one more chance this this Saturday, just one more, and then if it causes me problems again, then if it causes me problems again, then it's just going to be tough luck, I think. I'll turn it into a video, and that'll just be the end of it. That is in. It is in. It's weirdly hovering. There we go. Not sure exactly what it was on, but I'm going to have to get rid of both of these item buckets, I think. Okay, so the stairs are pretty much clean up to the top. Let's just grab this, and then that leaves this to do next. Lovely. Do that first, because that was the most obvious. I mean, this is probably the darkest point, I would say. Like, as far as like being able to see, is this section of the corridor. Go. Because yeah, I'm finding it difficult just to spot things. Lovely, there we go. Okay, well that weren't too bad, was it? So now this is all clean. I've cleaned the beds and I've thrown the bodies away. I've got very little left to be able to clean up with this. That'll probably be it. Lovely. Oh, it's a note. I couldn't work out what was moving then. Well, let's read that note. Let's see. Today I saw something weird. They had me in again to repair another damaged prisoner holding cell, and the steel bars were completely torn apart. They said the prisoner had rammed it with the bed. I'd like to see such a bed. Might be useful for these guys in demolition. Ha ha ha, I say. And like I've always done with these, I'm not going to throw these away immediately. I drop them here. And I'll wait to be done. I wait to scan them. Because one of them also has the code for upstairs, so I don't particularly want to get... Let's have a check while we're here. Yeah, I don't particularly want to get rid of that note in case I do need it. Why is this not burning? Do I not need to burn this then? I mean, I burned all the others last time, didn't I? Alright, well let's put this in then. There you go. Everything else is burning. Why is that not burning? It's confused the hell out of me, that has. Alright, well, so we're done up to here and up to here, so I can grab this. See, these are good for light, but we do have to burn them. And I'm going for 100% this time, because if you remember the last video, even though we got 101%, I believe it was, there was still an issue, because there was a part that was beeping on the beeper, but it would not clean. So I don't know why that was, and then I ended up saying there was some soot and some blood, and not all the barrels as well, which makes no sense because all the barrels were definitely there. And I feel like there was an issue with glitching out of the ship or something. But yeah, that's not going to happen this time. We're going to 100 completely. There's going to be no letters to say that there were any issues. Yeah, you see, because this thing still isn't. I don't know. I just don't know. I can take it out and try again, I suppose. Because I mean, technically these bins are full now. So I'll bring them over here. Leave them there, I suppose. And then we'll come back and we'll see if we can sort out what's going on with them later, I suppose. And you, sunshine, come on. Yeah, so if people have got more time on their hands, then yeah, this is a fun game, especially if all your friends are also have some time on their hands. This can be quite a fun game to play multiplayer. This is still okay. Let's move this up the stairs then. Put it there. What's my mop? Oh, good. Okay. There we go. Get rid of that. That was a big lump. All gone. Get rid of these. Oh, Oh, I didn't actually get one of them. Okay, I need to get a new item bin. It looks much nicer once it's clean. It looks like an actual office. A bad science office. Where'd they come from? Is there someone walking around? I don't know. Oh, I'll have a look in there as well in a minute. When I come back. Haha. Here we go. Oh yeah, I need to... Oh, that's... Looks like that's dead. Oh, there you go, I was talking about this. I find it funny when there are bodies but no USB. It's a bit weird. Is this... That bucket is definitely dead. Let's grab another bucket. And that's the thing. I mean, it's not a slow process. It's relatively quick once you... if you know, as long as the buckets don't give you stupid problems. Right, let's pull this thing out. Just pull it out. There we go. Because it's clearly causing problems, and we'll try and worry about that a bit later. Because these things need to... Can't get to it. Ow. There we go. Need to burn all of this. Didn't like that, but it's fine. It's in. We'll come back for that one. Oh, I need a new bucket, please. Bucket-matic. It's been very nice today so far. Shouldn't have said that, because it probably won't be now, but I'm looking positively so far. Put that. Oh, God. I very nearly knocked the light over. It's the last thing you need to do. Oh, there we go. That torso is going to be a bit big. Oh, that's alright, it's in two parts. That should fit. Not quite. There we go, just about. Because there's not a whole lot left now, so I might be able to fit everything in this one. Because we've got some bits. Got some bullet casings up the top. Oh, it's brought all these along. I don't need any of those. I can probably burn all of them here. Now they're just sitting on top. Oh, here you go. This was all the problem. This was all the problem from last time. Alright, well let's walk them over here. There we go. Oh, it's not going to like it. There we go. We did it. But yeah, I should be able to use the item bucket for all the items that I've got left now. So that should be fine. All the floor is mostly done now. Obviously we've got this bit here. And we've got that bit there. Okay. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that's alright. I can clean that. There we go. See, this body didn't have... I don't know if these parts were the same as those parts. Not sure. Okay, well that seems to be fine. That bed is clean and there's nothing in it. Oh. How did you know that was going to happen? I'm going to have to scan these bits because I honestly don't know if I need to burn them or not. So I do need to scan them. And then it all looks All looks okay. Up to here. And then again I've got you, which I think is bad, but I can't guarantee it. I mean, it looks bad. It looks very much like something that would need to be burnt, but I'm pretty sure we had another one over here. So I'm going to just leave them there and check at the end. Makes a lot of sense to do it that way. Because again, you can get penalised if you kind of burn the wrong things or not. Okay, there we go. Oh, this is all clean. Actually cleaned it from the side, which is weird. Okay, so the floor is all technically clean now. Like of blood. And these are the last items on out here in the hallway. Although putting them on top just means they might fly out as I'm walking. So that's probably the wrong way around. Oh, I mean that might help. Shuffle them down. Oh. There we go. Is there anything in here? Like an egg. Like an egg. Or a head. Something. I'd love it if it moved as I walked, as I approached. Would have frightened the life out of me. Okay, get rid of this. That done. Now we got you. Oh, almost. And that's 2 uses. It would turn blue for a minute then. There we go. I think that's it. That is the corridor. That is the corridor completely clean. Yay. You see, unless there's something up there. Yeah, I haven't seen any reason for the lift. Oh, they all went in. Okay. Well, we'll have to see, because I might have to burn them. I'm really not sure. I mean, they're just kind of notes from the other one. I can just stick them in there in theory. All right. Well, these are done. So let's take all these and burn all these. We have essentially we have the. I'm gonna put this back in. I mean, again, will it flag it as? Okay, well I'm gonna burn it anyway. I don't think I need it. There you go. Again, it was a note from a previous episode, so it would be weird if I did actually need it. Alright, so let's take my bucket. I've still got a couple of uses out of this, so I don't need a new one. Let's put it where we started. Put it there. Okay, and then this. We'll take it with us just to... Nothing, nothing, nothing. There we go. And this is all lovely. I don't think I need it in here. You know what, in case I do, just leave it there. I won't forget it. And let's get in before we, because there might be an item bucket in here. Oh well, there's definitely. Oh wow! Oh look at how messy that wall is. Okay, I can't see an item bucket. I'm gonna have to go get one. Alright, well I'll tell you what, let's dirty up the bucket. Dirty up the water. Because once the water's dirty, I'm going to have to go and get more anyway. There you go. Let's grab you. Greta Bishop, I believe that says. Can't see it very clear. I'm not as close to as I would like to my monitor. And then let's. Is this going to be? Yeah. See, I had a vision that this was going to be a whole body, and then what that would mean is if I have to take the whole body, I can grab an item bucket on the way back. Don't touch the walls. I already know it's going to. No, it didn't. Oh, thank goodness. Ah, there we go. Close this side because there's nothing on this side now. Okay. And then, yeah, in theory, it's going to be slightly earlier today. Normally, I'll do a good hour and a half, hour and 3/4. Today's going to be slightly earlier. And then next week it'll be upstairs. So we'll get to see what that's like. Now it's going to be one of those interesting bits where whenever there's like with the other one I had, you have to basically fill the elevator with item and water buckets, so you don't have to keep coming up and down every time you feel. Like, for example, every time I mess up one water bucket, I don't want to have to keep coming down, you know. So it's one of those where, okay, this is, bring this in. I'm inside now, so let's just bring this in. There we go. Can't tell when that's dirty. I'm gonna have to probably make a mess, I feel, before I can definitely clean my mop. And it is very dark over this side, so having that thing will definitely help me to clean this up. I might go round first, I think, though. There we go. Here we go. And then we'll... Yeah, because it feels like all of that is going to be hassle. Because there's a lot of body parts there and they're quite big. So it's not going to be as simple as just putting them in item buckets. Oh. This is probably the last one. Yeah, there you go. Right, so let's deal with this. We are definitely doing it. I'm gonna clean, hopefully, before I end, I'm gonna clean I'm gonna clean this room. And then, oh, hold on. I need a new bucket. And then if I can get to it, I am going to... Oh, how did I pick that out here? But yeah, if I can get to it, then I'm going to try and clean up all the bullet holes. In fact, I might do that in a minute anyway. Because, knowing me, I'll forget where they are. Get rid of this. This is yeah. Okay, that wall was a mess and is not anymore. Let's pick up some of this. I'll put this right up against the wall, which is silly because there we go. As long as I don't get anything on the wall. I don't want to have to keep cleaning the wall just because I put it close to the wall. Because that would be my fault. There we go. Now we go to here. Plus I'd say that probably needs cleaning as well, to be honest. So let's take this out and then clean the mop on the way back. Multitasking is the name of the game. It just looks so much nicer now it's clean. Beep, beep, beep. And obviously this is a good way to you know, work out how to like clean professionally. Anyone want to go into professional cleaning? Because this is definitely the tool to do so. Although for me it's always down to it's just like, well, they made it to that state. It's not good enough. You do it. You made the mess. Alright, let's come over here. Is that a little bit more? Okay, that's it. I can kind of tell. Looking at the mop, I can kind of tell if I've got enough, if I can do one more. It's not always right, but I can see these crates as well. They're gonna have to go, the green and the blue, or the green and the green. I just don't know. The problem is I did have a look because I wanted to see if there was a website that might help, and I looked at a few different places, but it didn't. No one really gave me a 100% answer as to what crates. Like, I understand that the nitro is the blue crates. That is very specific because it tells you nitro on the floor. Okay, what's this say? I am most certainly pleased with the progress we have made in recent months. The DNA harvested from the captured alien creature has allowed our creation to truly blossom into a vessel of unprecedented strength and malice. With further treatments, I'm certain we can rein the creature mental capacity as we need. I'm sure I read part of that wrong. And on a final note, who is responsible for the continued theft of my donuts? Okay. It is interesting because they're like, that's a bit more of the story. They have essentially found an alien, which I think is probably the one in the case in that room over there, and they are essentially using that alien's DNA to create their own hybrid. Alright, so that's all clean. And the rubbish is all gone. So I don't know if that stuff's rubbish, so I'm going to leave it for now. Okay. I don't think I can actually rewrite that bed as far as like the stability of it, the upright of it. Let's get rid of this, we don't need. Too late, no one saved you. Oh. Better get rid of the evidence. That is funny, I've just noticed as well, the whole stick, the whole mop gets dirty. Not just, in fact, this is too much, I need to get rid of this. And then come back with new one, there's just too much in here to put more, especially body parts. Looks like there was more body parts. Ah, I did not like that. Okay. Thank you. And then yeah, we can get rid of the little wormy, the intestines. let's put you there. There we go. On any little bit will do. There's a whole bunch of them. Lovely. It's funny, I actually thought there was a little bit more there as well, because it looked like there was, but it was just the blood. Okay. Which is handy, because you can get rid of some of it. There we go. There you go. That's definitely enough. Oh, I've got one more go at that. Right, well, let's bring this in and stand it here, so it's at least by where it needs to illuminate. Like that. Yeah, there we go. Isn't that lovely? I mean, again, it's still grubby. It still has grubbiness issues. But nothing we can do about that. This is just perpetually grubby. Oh, mop. Broom. The brooms are handy for when items get stuck and you need to dislodge things. But the good thing about them is if you pick them up, they go into your inventory, so they're just gone. And that's always a good thing. Oh, there we go. I was like, what's going on? Yeah, that should be probably enough. It is surprising with this how somewhat quick it actually is to get through these rooms sometimes. You look at them at the beginning and you think, wow, this is an absolute state. It's going to take me some time to get through. And then, you know, 10 minutes or so and you're done. So, yeah, it's coming along. Yeah, by the looking at the time, I would say I can definitely get this room done. Maybe not that wall, but definitely the rest of it. So that next week we can just finish that wall and then go upstairs. We did look upstairs at the end of the last video, and I am going to go up there again just to kind of reaffirm what it is we need to do. Oh, damn it, I knew it. I hesitated because I knew. Okay, well that's fine. We'll go all the way around first, and then we'll do the inside. Okay. All the bed. See, these are quite high ceilings, but there's nothing on them. So I don't need it in here or either by the look of it. It must be upstairs. Oh. It has to be upstairs. There's absolutely no reason for that lift. That I can see down here at all. You. There we go. So that's this bed in this section completely clean. Are these crates? Because I didn't look. They look clean. Okay, so that's fine. And do the wall. Don't know what that was. I wonder if it was something inside. Alright, let's go back round. And then we'll clean it from this side. Okay. Oh, maybe it was that. It wasn't that. It clearly wasn't that. It might have made that noise if there was something in it. It's not going to make that noise when there's nothing in it. So we need a first aid kit. I'm going to have to take the torso separately, so I can come back with a first aid kit. let's grab... Well, it's in two halves. Well, this half is the bigger half. So let's take this. And then let's grab a first eared. Oh, oh, it's frames, frames. Come on, frames. Lovely. First aid, please. Lovely. Oh, I stood on it. There we go. Done. So this is now clean. Clean that. I'm going to read that screen in a minute. Please be advised, a minor disturbance in Sector 8 has been reported. There is no need to interrupt regular operations. Security forces have the situation under control. Or so they would like you to think, because they clearly did not. Here's this, and then the head by the look of it. Oh well, so this is something. It's like a liver. There we go. Oh. Stop that rolling, otherwise it's not going to be... It's going to keep making a mess. And that bit. Oh. I'm so close, but it needs cleaning. There we go. Right, so this is clean. Obviously there are some buckets that need to be moved. Alright, but actually, oh, that also needs moving, thank you. Aha. That could have caused problems. Hiding away it was. Here we go. I'm pretty sure we need to clear these out at some point. I'm just making sure there's nothing underneath them at the moment. Am I wedged in? I was going to say, what's going on? I want this. Okay. Oh god, the screams. The sounds of saws and machinery. The roaring and relentless groans from the cells. It's too much. It's all so wrong. Okay. Fair enough if you say so, sunshine. All that appears to be that room done, minus that wall. So I might actually be able to get that wall done. It's the problem is walking the body parts, because that's what we're going to have to do. Because in theory, that's all done. That is all done. All the beds are clean. It's all clean under there. All the beds are clean. All the cages are clean. Everything except this, right? Okay, so have we've got some space in. No, we haven't really. Yeah, we've got some space. Not much. See what I mean? It's just not going to fit. Alright, we're going to have to run all these through. Okay, I've got some time. Not much time, but I've got some time. I've got enough time to finish this room. That was my plan originally, because that leaves the entire downstairs finished minus the holes. Obviously stacking always comes last. If you've watched me do any of these, you'll know that stacking always comes last. Just because it's easier to move around and worry about that kind of thing when it's clean, and you don't have to worry about, you know, trampling a mess anywhere. Or yeah, let's get rid of the floor first, the things on the floor, because then we can get closer, because we might have to move some of these crates just to make sure we're cleaned correctly. It does. The game definitely has a murder story. It's... In fact, I can show you. Let's grab another body part and I'll show... Oh, no, didn't like that. Alright, I'll tell you what. Let's just quickly get rid of that because that's in the way. Let's grab this bit because this is a big bit with a tentacle. It still looks like it's moving. Don't touch the doors. Okay, there we go. Yeah, some of these levels are just... There was an accident, clean it. You know? And you just have to clean it as best you can. But in this instance, I can show you because they're in here. These guys, look at those. So they were aliens. And what they did was they essentially tried to use the DNA from these aliens in order to create hybrids of humans, and it went crazy. It went absolutely crazy. So we are basically tidying up from... come on. Oh no, this is going to be a problem. It's not going to let me have that leg. That is essentially what the broom is meant to be for, but with any luck, it will work. I might just push it further back into the further back under the what's it called, under the table. There's the head. Oh no, it's an arm. It's very clearly like a shoulder. Although it could have been a head. I know why I said it was a head. And then yeah, we'll have a look at the mess upstairs before I shut it down. Oh. Okay, that's good. You can hear it make a mess, so I know there's just that little bit more for me to clean. Would it really go in? You're gonna yeah, it stays in. Good. And then I mean, we're doing well. There's most of it done except that bit. There's the head. There we go. Grr. Yeah, a very distinct lower jaw. Well, it's gone now. It's like it never happened. No one ever seems to know. Because yeah, you see, we're gonna have to probably. Although the blood seems to clean up around and under things. They like clean up an area, so I might not have to move them. What's the mop like? That's clean. Okay. I might only have one more clean with the bucket as well that I have, so I might have to. Clean it done. It did. It done. That's fantastic grammar, that is. Yeah, it looked like it cleaned behind the buckets, so that should all be okay. Oh no, that should all be okay. And that bucket is dead. Dead bucket coming through. And then we'll give that body another try, actually. See if we can burn that. Yeah, I'll tell you what, the dispensers have been really, really good to us today. Because that is one problem with the dispensers, is they can really screw you. The extra time it takes to... oh, look at all the bullet holes. Oh, there's so many. Yeah, the extra time that it can take to... Is this clean? Oh, yes it is, okay. To have to deal with dispensers that get funny with you can be really annoying. That. There you go. Now this gets clean. Oh, you see, cleaning under here is going to be a hassle because that foot is going to keep giving us a mess. Oh, don't burn, don't burn. Alright, well there you go. That's all the mess and the blood. Let's see if it will let me... No. Let's go around. Yep, something definitely there. Oh no, don't go back. Don't go further under. I want to get it from behind, but I don't think I can do it from here. Is that foot perpetually stuck under there? What do you think? Ah, if I push it out that way, I might be able to pick it up. Is it? No. Can I now? I got it! Ha ha ha. Now that is what the broom is for. I had to be quiet there because I was using all my effort. I was so focused in getting that. Oh wow, I got it. I got it. I was so worried that whole thing was going to be stuck under there, and it was just going to have a big blemish on my mark. I can clean up. All nice and lovely. And that's it. That's the room done. Yeah, that's the room done. Right, well this is full, so let's burn this. And let's take the bucket, the water bucket, and take it to the lift. Oh, didn't like it. What was that noise? What was that noise? Because then in theory, all we've got left, and I'm probably gonna do it now, because if I do the bullet holes, then in theory that is pretty much everything other than the cleaning and the organising. And the bullet holes aren't that bad. Now I left it here. Okay. I know it was like... Yeah. Because basically you kind of burn after the bullet hole goes. That's what causes problems. But when it's all fiery, you can't see if it's still there. Is there any behind? No, there's not. Okay. Well, that's them done. I can't see any more there. Just going to make sure because I don't want to miss one. Okay, so that's definitely all of them. Now, I don't think there was any more up here. Oh, no, there's loads. I lied. I don't think there's any more. There's actually quite a few. Okay. Okay, so that's them got. Nothing on this side. Now I'm still confused as to why we have a lift. I do assume that they will need it upstairs at this rate, because there's definitely nothing on the ceiling. No, but no bullet hole. I thought that was a bullet hole then for a minute. No, okay, so it's like a rivet. And that's this stairs done. There's none there. But there are definitely some coming up on this side here. There you go. Okay. And we know there's some in that room, and we know there's some in the other room. I just want to finish the corridor first, and then we'll come back to do the rooms separately. Can't see anything on the ceiling there. No. Because yeah, in the last area that I did, in the last cleanup, there was like a hidden bullet hole under a table. It was like really difficult to spot, and I didn't even notice it. Someone actually told me it was there, purely because they'd seen someone else clean it up the day before. So yeah, there is a possibility that I'm missing them, but the scanner should pick them up if I've missed any. Okay, none on the door frames. Oh, I got stuck on that then. And then in theory this is where I started. Alright, so let's clear up the ones in here first. Oh, there's so many. Okay. Now, I don't talk because I'm listening. To how long the beam fires for. Oh, come on. What's going on? What is going on? What happened here? It just went mental. Just would. See how many I did? How many did I do that were perfectly great? That were fine. And then suddenly, oh, I'm gonna have to clean it again. No, I should be okay. There we go. And part of that problem was the fact that because it had sparked, I couldn't actually see if I'd cleared it up or not. Oh, come on, what's that? Alright, well I'm going to have to come back and clean that because I don't have a mop. I need to clean my mop on the way. So there's only stuff in the other room, so let's do the other room first. Oh, hold on, let's check, because I didn't actually spot them last time I played, so... It's a bit dark, but... I can still see, just about. See, that'd be the thing, is if they're hidden down there somewhere. Okay, so they appear to just be in this corner. Oh, okay, there we go. Right. Done and dusted. So let's drop this off by the elevator just in case. Let's clean this up. Now I've left this one here because that gives me the code for the upstairs room. so I'll be able to use that to sort that out, hopefully. Right, now let's give this one more try, see if we can get this to burn. Went straight in, let's close it, and let's see if that works. There we go. Not too bad, only kind of went down and up, so that's fine. Now we need to take you out, both of you, and take you upstairs, because I don't know what upstairs is going to be like. I might need a torch for upstairs. I definitely don't need two though, so one will do. We'll put the other one by the furnace and we'll check just as we save it to see. Done. Look at that. All nice. All nice and lovely now. Look, they've all got desks ready to work on. So this is downstairs done. As far as I'm concerned, it's completely clean. I've done all the blood, all of the soot, all of the alien blood. I've cleaned up all the body parts, all of the shell casings and the rubbish. I've put all of the USB sticks there, and I've got rid of all of the bullet holes. As far as I'm aware, that's this downstairs area completely and totally finished. Did that work? It worked. It's gone. We even burnt the unburnable body. I'm going to close that in case it blows up. Doubtful, but you never can tell. And there we go. We did it. I was concerned with my time that I wouldn't necessarily be able to do it, but I have. So I will show you what we have. Oh, it's downstairs. No, it's upstairs. I'll show you what we have to look forward to next week. I don't know if I did that. I just saved it. This is what we have next week. Look at this. Look at this. Look at all this. Oh, hold on. What's this? Oh, crap. What is that? Hold on. I've saved it, so I don't care. But what is that? What do I need to stack there? Come with me. Oh, I'm messy. I'm already messy. Yes, because I didn't care. Alright, let's grab. Oh no, I need you. Please don't blow. Oh, I thought it was going to blow up then. Okay, it doesn't exactly explode, as you were taking explosion. Oh. But it will crack, and it looks like it's on the verge of cracking. I just want to know what this is. Signs. Signs? What signs? What signs? I wonder. Have we seen any signs? Okay, well that'll be next week. Basically, we've got upstairs to do, which isn't actually that bad. We've got a little cross corridor, which leads to a toilet and a locked room. These signs. Oh god, there's hundreds of them. We've got to take them all upstairs. Right, so next week we basically have a small cross corridor with with like a bathroom and a locked room. So we're going to need a whole bunch of item buckets, and we're going to need a whole bunch of water buckets. Once we've cleaned that room, I will then start to organise. So it will be trying to put all the crates in one place, all the nitrogen where it needs to be, and all the signs apparently. So yeah, that will be next week. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Viscera Cleanup. This is never a problem. Staxel's never a problem. It seems to be, it only seems to be Little King's Story. Because everything I've streamed a few things other than that. And for some reason, Little King's Story just doesn't seem to want to do it. But we'll be back on Staxel on Thursday. So if you want to join me, it'll be 6 o'clock UK time, as today was. As is all the streams. And then, yeah, Fallout 76 was up and running and was actually quite fun. I didn't do great in it, but I had fun nonetheless. So if you want to come and join me for that, then that will probably be Friday at 6 as well. Again, I'm not sure about that stream or not yet, but with Little King's Story not working, then it's definitely the best way to do it. So thank you so much. See you next time.